I'm back home, Kendrick. I'm back. And the king saying hashtag Beam Team, baby.
Yeah, look at you. After all that celebrity looking, you come right back with little oils, ain't you?
I can't forget about my roots. Can't forget about my roots.
Oh yeah, okay. Same guy wants to move to the South Beach, move to Florida.
Hello, my guys. I thought y'all wouldn't do a pregame show. Thought the game was on at 8. Why is it at 9 so late? Because they're in Sacramento.
Yeah, Chris.
West Coast.
Yeah, Chris. I'm in drugs. You been smoking tonight. You don't know what time it is. Where you at? Oh, Chris, I'm playing. It's at 9, so it's the West Coast. West Coast. I don't know when the game's gonna be on tomorrow, but these are the last 2 games, I think, of the trip.
They got it. Tomorrow's game is a 9:00 game too.
Yeah, these are the last 2 games on the trip, and then they head home to play. I don't know.
They're gonna be playing the Minnesota Timberwolves on Monday night,
and then they go back on the road to
I think Denver
Nuggets, and then that'll be the last game before the All-Star break. Hello, my friends. It's once again your boy Kendrick Roberts, along with the guy who steers the ship, D. Walt Chisholm.
Whoa! They're not the Sacramento Queens. Let's not do that. Let's not be disrespectful. This is a team.
Yeah,
this is a real team right here.
Yeah, they actually got a better record than us, so we shouldn't be trying to down run. All right, they got now 2 All-Stars with them.
Yeah,
injuries, DeAndre Fox finally becomes an All-Star.
Show them some respect. That's the Beam Team right there, baby.
Yeah, speaking of the Beam Team, the Mavs are 30-26, 4th in the West. Tonight, be taking on those Sacramento Beams, Kings, whatever you want to call them. 31-23, 3rd in the West. The Kings.
I keep telling them, Brian, don't disrespect my Kings. Don't talk down on my Kings. We're the Beam Team. We like the Beam tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay, Duval. You done jumped off your next Duval County team. The Kings are 4.5-point favorite tonight. The Mavs are 2-7 when Luka is out, because he's going to be out tonight. But their last 2 games have been victories, so they are improving. They won the last 2 without Luka. Refs tonight are Josh Tivins, Ashley Moore Glinch, and Sue Minta. Starting lineups, not on basics, but their starting lineups as I know them. Kyrie Irving, Jaden Hardy, Tim Hardaway, Reggie Bullock, Dwight Powell. For the Kings, Kevin Hunter, Harrison Barnes,
baby?
Keith in the Barnes, De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, and DeMonte Sabonis. For injury report, Luka is still out with a heel. Davis Bertans still out with a calf. Maxi Cleveland, we all know, is out with a hamstring. He will be returning after the All-Star break. For the Kings, KZ Capolier, left knee soreness is out, and Nemas Oquinta is on G League assignment.
Why don't you tell the people what you were saying about Luka before we came on here?
Oh yeah, man. I'm a little disappointed Luka wasn't playing tonight.
Oh man, you were excited too. You thought you were gonna see.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna say, but that's kind of what Luka gets. She'll be trying to dunk on folks. When he knows he done picked up weight again. Because big people don't come down right when they jump up in there. So Luka, just do the little floater like you normally do. Wine barrel body.
Am I? Cash is talking about I'm echoing. Am I echoing?
Not to me. Am I echoing?
I don't hear it. I don't hear it on the deal. So fix your thing. What was your question again? No, you good. He's talking about me.
Oh, okay. But one thing I do want to talk about right now is I want to talk about since the trade deadline is gone and passed, we do have the buyout now upon us. Speaking of that,
we don't need to be buying anything out.
Well, to each his own. I think we still need to do a little bit. Nico on the buyout. Quote: We are going to look at it very closely. If there is something that can help us strengthen our bench,
Oh, is that what that was earlier? I got a video or interview of Nico earlier.
Okay. We said then we definitely do it for sure. Wing depth and defense are priorities. And speaking of buyout candidates, let me give you a few of them.
Let's go.
One, Russell Westbrook.
Pass.
Pat Beverly.
Nope.
John Wall. Reggie Jackson.
Only reason why I don't want it is because I couldn't trade Tim. If I got rid of Tim Hardaway Jr., I'd say yes.
Danny Green. Kevin Love.
Hold on. I might be on that Danny Green one.
Kevin Love.
Wait, the Cavaliers bought the Cavaliers.
No, these are candidates. People that they think. I was looking on NBA.com. They think that may possibly be buyout candidates. They haven't been bought out yet.
Okay.
Nerlens Noel. Will Barton.
Can you put a check mark by that one for me?
Nerlens Noel.
Put a star or asterisk by that for me.
Okay. Danny Green. Okay. Will Barton.
No.
Terrence Ross.
No. How old is Terrence Ross? Shit.
I don't know, man. He's up there.
Damn, he been playing for forever.
Speaking of up there, Serge Ibaka.
No, he can't guard anybody anymore.
George Hill.
Okay. Well, damn, how many point guards we got?
Only two that actually can dribble and do anything.
Don't we still have Frankie Nuggets?
Yeah, that's why I said two that actually can do anything.
So what? That's Kyrie and J Money Green?
No, Kyrie and Luka. How about Corey Joseph?
No. Hey, you know what? Put a star by Will Barton. Let me put a star by that one. Will Barton.
Center help. Dwayne Dedman.
No.
And also Frank Kaminsky.
Put a star by Frank Kaminsky.
Okay. R.J. Hampton.
No.
And Juan Toscado Anderson.
No.
Okay.
That nobody's actually been bought out yet, right?
No, these are candidates. These are guys that possibly could be bought out. Oh, also forgot Derrick Rose.
Whoa, now we're talking about something there.
Okay.
Coming off the bench?
Yeah. Possibly a candidate.
But then that takes away J Money Green's
I don't think it takes away J Man. It may take away Jaden Hardy's, but I don't think it takes away J Money because you got to have Josh Green is a wing rotation defensive player. You got to have him.
Yeah, but they're gonna use what's the name though? Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway is what messes everything up.
Yeah, you can cut some of his minutes as far as I'm concerned.
But they're not going to.
Yeah.
So that's why I said maybe you could probably talk me into Will Barton.
And I guess you say Danny Green also, right?
Oh yes, definitely Danny Green. 3-point shooting, yes. Now I'm definitely looking for 3-point shooters.
Okay. All right, man. Let's give a quick summary for the fans who just clicking in. Mavs play Kings. Mavs are 4th in the West. They face a resurgent Kings team and the Beam tonight for
the Beam team
for the first time this season. Playoff position will be a factor. this is a back to back against the Kings.
Okay.
Luca will be out tonight, but hopefully tomorrow be in tomorrow, hopefully. But in the meanwhile, Kyrie will be in after his 24-point
Hey,
night.
you know what? Hey, you know what? You know what? Kendrick, going back
Yeah.
to that list, do me a favor. Put a star by Kevin Love.
Okay.
Put me a star by Kevin Love. And that might be actually the one I'm gonna go. I'm gunning for him. I'm gunning from him, and I'm gunning for what's the name?
Because you gotta understand about the buyout. It ain't free agent money. It's about what kind of like what's that minimum or whatever that is money you have.
Right.
Whether you want to spread it out or you can separate. It depends on what how you want to use it. So I think the Mavericks will use it just to bolster up whatever they may think may be lacking, whether it's in the front court or the back courts. Speaking of back courts, Kyrie will be in tonight after his 24-point night, which the Mavs beat the Clippers on last Wednesday, wire to wire. Mavs look to get three in a row as they are 2-1 in their 5-game West Coast road trip. Mavs have 5 games left till the All-Star break. But up first, they tried to get a win against the Kings, who are 5-5 in their last 10, including a 128 win over the Rockets. Um, Tough game as the Kings have two All Stars in Sabonis and an All Star replacement, De'Aaron Fox. Game tips off a little after 9 o'clock Central. And that's your summary for the night's game, guys.
Whoa! Did you give out the refs?
Yeah, I just
You
gave
not
out the
peeping out
refs.
the you not peeping out the refs tonight?
Yeah, I just gave out the refs.
Oh, you gave out the refs.
Yep. Tosh Tibbin, Ashley Moore Glitch, and Suash Mehta.
So who do you want to hear first? Because I got audio from Luca and I have audio from Coach Kidd. Who
Well,
do you
let's
want to
get
go with
audio
first?
from Coach Kidd. He actually going to be participating, as he like to say.
I knew you was gonna say that. All right, hold on. Go to Coach Kidd.
Medical. LD's out. Luca's out. See how he feels. Hopefully, he can go tomorrow. Maxi's out, and Novice is out. No, I think the process, for him to play last night, and then see how he felt. He feels better, and so uh, the goal was to hopefully get him on one of these games, and so it looks like it will be tomorrow.
How did that look like to you? I know you've been asked this question matching up Luca with Kyrie, in the backcourt. These guys like to have the ball in their hands a lot, but it's a different dynamic, Coach Kidd.
Yeah, I think Kai is mature. He's played with superstars before. This isn't his first time. He plays the game the right way. I think you saw that against the Clippers. Doesn't have to have the ball every time. He's about helping the team get the best shot. And so there will be times when Luka has the ball and Kai doesn't. And there's going to be times when Kai has the ball and Luka doesn't. And I think it just makes the game easier for not just those two, but the other three that are on the floor with them. And so it'll be exciting to see those two out on the floor together.
We also know that he's a talented one-on-one player, but the other night, him playing with the Clippers, how did he look in your system in the first night?
Got off to a good start, had 40 points in the first quarter. So the ball was moving. Again, just the gravity that he has on the floor, the attention that he on a cut, he can take two with you. So that will open up someone. And the one thing that we have to get a little bit better the turnovers, but the intent was right. And so just understanding guys were trying to make plays for one another. The ball is moving a lot faster than it has, and so there's a lot of positives. And there's going to be a night where things just don't look good, but there's no panic. The process is there for us to get better each night.
How much can you and the coaching staff prep for what the offense will look like with Luka and Kyrie both out there, and how much just is dictated by actually getting them out there and seeing what works?
Well, I think you're going to work backwards here in the sense of we got to get them on the floor, get some minutes, understanding where each guy likes the ball. But these are two guys that play to win, to find the open guy. And so we'll see, the double teams could be a little different now, less double teams with those two on the floor. So that's hopefully to our advantage. But I think it's going to take a little time. We got to get some minutes under our belt before we can tell you this is the way we're going to play.
Okay, so Nico said today that he's comfortable with Josh as a third ball handler on this roster. What have you seen from Josh that gives you confidence in him in that role? And when he is, I'm assuming he'll most time be on the floor with one or the other at least. What do you want out of him when he's that second ball handler on the court?
Yeah, I think Josh has shown that he can play with Kai and LD, and so to have him on the floor as another playmaker, the one that's right behind him is Hardy, starting to show that he can do the same thing. So, but I think what Josh has shown from just last year, the growth of being able to play make. He's not afraid of the moment, understanding the playoffs are a little bit different than regular season. But you could see that he worked on his game, and his teammates trust him. In the Clipper game, Kai is telling him to bring the ball up. And, I think that just shows the trust and maturity. One, that Kai has the trust for Josh as a new teammate, but also the maturity for Josh to be able to handle it against the Clippers.
You trust Hardy?
Yes, I do. He's a rookie. He's going to make some mistakes, but at the same time, he's playing aggressive. He's not scared of the moment, and that's why he's getting minutes out there. So the more minutes we can get, Hardy, it just helps with the future.
Jason, what is the defensive mindset, approach, strategy, etc. tonight against the highest scoring offense in the league?
Gotta get back. Transition is going to be key. Mike has done a great job of setting the tone with this group, and they fly. They don't wait for anybody. They put a lot of pressure on you in the transition game. So we have to take care of the ball first, get a good look, and then make or miss. We got to get back and try to slow them down.
In your opinion, speaking of transition, what is behind your elevated number of fast break points that you've had in the last couple of games?
Yeah, we're playing fast. I think you look at, with Luka out, we're just trying to explore to get some easy baskets. Understanding Luka helps us in that department, being able to find the open guy, being able to attack. And so with these young guys out there playing, when you got Wright, whose speed helps, AJ, Josh, now Kai, we look to run a little bit more, and hopefully we can do that tonight.
Jason, what do you make of just all the moves made in the West and where the Kings sit in the West, particularly given they didn't make it?
Yeah, I think you look at the West, there's been a lot of trades. A lot of talented players have come West, and so on paper, there's a lot of teams that got better. And so when you look at what Sacramento's done, Mike has done an incredible job of putting his group, they're third in the West. They play hard on a nightly basis. They're tough to beat. And so there's a lot of teams in the West that a lot of us are bunched up right now. So it'll be interesting from here on out to see how it shakes out.
Jason, I guess I was going to ask you that question about Sacramento, that they've pretty much since they've had De'Aaron Fox, they've been a really fast team. So obviously Mike is coaching the team now. What to you stands out as different this season for them as opposed to maybe last year, the period before?
All right, you just look at the confidence. Mike's a great coach. He's been around a lot of superstars, a lot of great teams. When you talk about, San Antonio and Cleveland and then in Golden State. So just understanding he is speaking the truth, and that goes a long ways for a coach to talk to a young team, and they believe what he's selling. And so you can see that with their record, but also the style of play.
Speaking of the De'Aaron Fox, first-time All-Star, just wanted to get your commentary, from a coach and a point guard perspective of what he's doing this season.
Yeah, he's playing at a high level. When you look at the combination of Sabonis and Fox, it's one of the best in the league. But you can see the growth He's putting in the work, and so you can see again. Last year, I thought he was coming onto the scene to be one of the young and upcoming point guards, but now he's arrived. He's very confident, and he plays the game the right way.
Well, I know that, this left in some parts of it left in the hands of the coaches. And, I don't know how you guys, view that, trying to prepare for these games, throughout the season. And of course, he didn't make that first round. He was just named to, by Adam Silver. What is your thought process, going about, picking what player that you think is the best, filling what position, such as De'Aaron's position at point guard?
Yeah, I think when you look at, there's a lot of talented players in this league, and that's always been an issue with All-Star games because there are so many talented players on different teams. There's always someone who gets left off. That's just the nature of the beast. And so you look at Fox or Brunson or those type of guys who were close. If they continue to keep playing, good things will happen. And it worked out for Fox to be named by by Adam. And so, so when you look at, but he's deserving, and sometimes you're deserving, but you don't get the reward. It just makes you that much hungry, or that where you're going to work even that much harder to make sure you don't come up short.
One more question about how the new lineup will look and how it might work. Have you guys actually, like as a coaching staff, started working out a couple of new plays, or do you think it's going to be more of a deal where you're using your same sets and then let those guys flow out of things naturally?
Yeah, I think that we don't want to confuse everyone, and I think Kai's IQ and maturity to understand to keep most of the sets, but we will add one or two that he's played out of that the guys will be able to pick up. It won't be hard. LD understands all the offensive plays, so it won't be hard for him. But I think today was the first step in shoot around to get those two on the floor through the different offensive sets and defensive assignments. And then, hopefully L will be ready to go tomorrow so that we can see it live. Thanks. Thank you.
LD is Luca's new name around here, huh?
Yeah, man. Wheelbarrow body.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Tomorrow.
Don't do that, man.
He dropped that water weight.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a tough game tonight. Kings are like I said, they have resurged. I don't know if it's the cowbells, but they do have the bean. De'Aaron Fox, if anybody knows, he's about 4.9 in clutch points. That's most in the NBA. Sabonis leads the NBA in double doubles at 42. So Mavs need to be very good on the glass. Sabonis has always been a rebounding machine. The front court, whoever it may be, needs to play the game of their lives because he's a load, man, and like De'Aaron Fox has figured it out. He's the go-to guy in the fourth quarter. So when it gets to crunch time, he's the guy. So it's gonna be a tough game. The Mavs going listen without Luka. It's gonna be a tough assignment for the Mavs, but the Mavs have been playing good basketball on at least the last two games, getting a win over the Jazz, and then a wire-to-wire win over the Clippers. The kids, like I said, play faster. They're playing faster. And it leads to easy baskets. The more easy baskets you get, the more that the other team don't have to be in a set defense. You don't have to be in a set offense. So keep playing faster. And I think the Mavs can at least get a split in these two games. I don't see them getting swept. I see them at least getting a split.
You want to hear why Luka's not playing tonight?
Oh, I don't know what I played tonight. It's my heel, and I just had Taco Bell, and it's a blow to me.
Wow. How do you go from Luka scoring everything every night to now you making fun of the guy?
Man, when you see greatness on the court, No, Kyrie, you see greatness
So
on the
you a
court, man.
Kyrie guy now?
It shifts your train of thought, man. You know, we've been on
Wow,
Luka.
one game, and
You
you
know,
become a
Luka.
Kyrie guy.
We've been on Luka about 4 years, and then he saw something different, man. He said, my eyes have seen the glory and the coming. You know the rest of it.
Well, let's hear what Luca had to say. Kendrick's ex Mav.
7-Eleven.
I mean, it's a little bit of both, but especially in the morning, when you wake up before getting warm up
God
and
dog.
everything, walking in flip flops, it's obviously painful, but it's getting better.
What is the treatment that you're doing on it? Like, what does that look like?
Just some treatment, massages, and ice mostly.
Mostly time, I assume.
Yeah, time is the best treatment, of course.
Was yesterday the first time you'd played pickup since you'd heard it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a situation where you probably you're only going to play one of these 2 games anyway, so give it another day?
Yeah, yeah, probably yes. Like I said, time is the best healer, so that's what.
Have you ever had an injury, anything like this?
No, only ankle sprains.
Looks like an ankle sprain, or it might have been an ankle when it first happened. Like, what did it feel like when you first, you were coming down, you hit that heel first?
It didn't feel like ankle sprain at all.
Okay.
I didn't really feel my ankle, but it was the heel since the beginning, so I knew it right away.
How scary is that when you're going up for a dunk and next thing you know you're...
Yeah, that was a little scary in my mind, that 1 second or two when I was in the air. It was a little scarier, but I think it was nothing compared to what it could be.
You don't jump high enough for it to be a second.
I do. You saw it.
Got those bunnies.
So now we get a chance to ask you about your reaction to the trade.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy. Obviously you can see it. First game you can see how amazing of a player he is. But first, I want to just say, I want to thank Spence and Doe. Those are my guys. We'll obviously miss them here, but Kyrie's Kyrie, man.
What do you mean Kyrie is Kyrie?
I mean,
when you think of Kyrie, what do you think of?
The NBA champion, probably the best ball handler ever in the game. Amazing player, and it's gonna be fun to play with him.
You guys obviously, I mean, when you talk about NBA offensive duos, if you're not at the top of the list, you're real high now. Do you think you have to adapt your game at all to play with Kyrie? What's kind of the feeling out process, do you think, with that?
Probably a little for sure. I never play with a guy like Kyrie, so it's gonna be work in progress, but I think it's gonna be fine.
At the same time, what did you see from Wednesday that you think will work well with you, especially the way Kyrie was working a lot off the ball, things like that?
Yeah, I think we both can play off the ball, especially for me. I think it's gonna be a learning process for sure because I didn't. Outside of my first season, I didn't really play off the ball. But with a guy like him, it's gonna be really easy.
Are you excited to do that, to play off the ball? Or are you looking forward?
Yeah, for sure.
You joked about your body being, well suited for screening, but now that you have Kyrie, do you anticipate a lot of that? And what do you think that looks like?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that too. Me and him pick and roll. Obviously, this new basketball era, you have small pick and roll too. So it's a work for sure.
What's been your thoughts watching the last 2 games, particularly Josh and Jaden on Monday, the way they played and helped the team win, and Theo on Wednesday, having guys like that step to the forefront and win games while you're up?
Oh yeah, amazing. Give those guys the opportunity to play, to prove themselves. Obviously, I think Josh has been playing amazing this season, the whole season. But a lot of guys. Jaden's a rookie. He's learning a lot. I think from the start of the season till now, he improved a lot. So I think we have a really good group of guys.
What did you think when you saw that KD got traded to the Suns?
Oh, I was surprised. It's a big move.
How much of a threat are the Suns now?
Probably the favorite in the West, right? Yeah. That's it.
Well, but here's the thing. Last time I said the Suns were favorite in the series, you got all pissed off about it. So
I was past, I don't look at the past, I look at the future.
Luka, when Kyrie was out there with the guys, the pace was a lot faster on Wednesday than you guys have typically played this season. How much of that do you think will stay with the offense now that he's here and now that Josh has a bigger role, or how much much might change when you're back and you play with that more methodical, slower style?
I think it's gonna be faster pace for sure. I think with Kyrie and Josh, our pace is way higher. Because they play really fast. I can just throw the ball ahead. I think we can keep probably not the same pace, but a higher pace than we used to.
And to go back to what you said at the beginning with Dell and Spence leaving, just what kind of interaction? I know you weren't with the team at that point, but what kind of texts or interactions have you had with them since they're going to Brooklyn?
Yeah, I texted them. I just thank them for all those years they were here. Especially Dell, he's been here with me since day one. That's my guy, that's my brother. So both of them guys were amazing. So I really appreciate them.
What are you going to miss most about Dorian? Do you have a favorite story or a favorite interaction you would consistently have with him over the years?
I don't know. There's a lot of stories. We've been together for 5 years.
Probably not all you can tell.
Yeah. But the way he works, he's so humble. He's an amazing guy, and just those things. To be with him almost every day, it was amazing.
You don't have to worry about him being late now.
The Suns are probably the favorites in the West. Where do you think the Mavericks are?
Ask the people that do the ratings.
Where do you think, when you look at the when you look at the roster as is, do you have a shot at? You guys have a shot at?
I never do these rankings and that stuff, so that's for the other people. I believe in my team. That's it.
I was going to say, do you look at this now and say, hey, you guys have a legit chance to make a run through the West and to be a championship team?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's why I think every season. So that's what you gotta believe.
If you don't believe, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Did you hear that, Kendrick? We playing with a faster pace when Luka come back.
I see it when I believe it when I see it, wheelbarrow body.
He said we're gonna play at a faster pace.
He come back right walking that ball.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said though? He said it means I can just throw the ball up court now. So that means he ain't gonna be running. He ain't gonna be running.
Yeah. In practice he went to Weasel again. Yeah, take that ball. I take my inhaler. But man, listen, man. This is a big. All seriousness, man. This is a big game, man. This is the first game, against the Kings. This is late in the season. You need these games. I think you only 2.5 behind the Kings. So everything's matched up together between 3 and 11 in the West. So these games matter. If the Mavs can win both these games, they can be in pause for to take over the third position. If they lose both these games, they can drop all the way down to 8th. If they split them, they could probably be right back in the same position, no lower than probably 5th. So these are big games. You hope you get a split. You hope you can get them both, but you most definitely you don't need to lose both of them. The tiebreakers matter. That's why it was a big win against the Clippers last Wednesday. So you can at least even the series to 2-2. So those playoff position matters between you being on the road or being at home. But in this year's playoffs, I think between home and road, it won't matter. You in these playoffs, well, you're going to get a tough matchup in the West, wherever spot you may be at.
Go ahead, finish up.
This is going to be wide open. It's going to be wide open. I don't believe all these people saying, "Oh, it's Phoenix. Phoenix is to win." Nah, this thing is still wide.
I think you got to give Phoenix. I think you got to give Phoenix a year. Phoenix not going to win this year, but next year, I can see Phoenix in the finals.
Yeah, but this year, I still say it's wide open. It is wide open.
Let me ask you this: does getting Kyrie, does getting KD, does that mean Mark Cuban has to pay Kyrie Irving now?
I believe so. I mean, you look in the free agent market. What other better player you're gonna get other than what Fred VanVleet? I mean, you gave away. Listen, you gave away a draft pick. You gave away your other starting point guard and Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith. So I'm not saying that you could give him a 5 year because nobody's giving him 5 or 4 years. But I would do 3 years.
I think Cuban to meet him. I think Cuban to meet him in the middle and give him a 3 year, 2 year
I
with a player.
I could do 3 years.
2 year with a player option.
Yeah, I could do 3 years, and I think he'd be fine with that, man. Listen, he knows that because of his action, it cost him a lot of money. It cost him a lot of money in the last 2 years. So he's got to be on his best behavior because he's playing for the bag. He's playing for the contract. And the better he plays, the better of a good citizen he is. No locker room blow ups or not blow. He's not a bad teammate, but no more locker room things going on. And who knows?
No more off the court issues.
No off the court issues.
What you want to say?
No more off the court issues, and who knows? So, but this is an important time for him. I expect him to play his best basketball. I expect him to be a good citizen off the court, and I expect the Mavericks to be a force or have something to say as far as the Western Conference Finals have something to say about it. Listen, I said this before. With Kyrie and Luka, the Mavs shouldn't be scared to go in anywhere and think they don't have a puncher's chance. They got basically two of the top 10 players in basketball on their team. Nobody has that, and that includes Phoenix. Now, Kevin's a top 10 player, but Devin
Booker's a top 10 player,
huh?
Devin Booker's a top man. Nah, he kind of
not my mind.
Devin Booker's top 20.
He's a top 20 player, but not top 10. When you're a top 10, that means you are one. I mean, you're a legitimate a one. I don't see him as a one.
Yeah, they piling in the Golden One Center.
Is that what it's called? The Golden One Center?
Yeah, Golden One Center. Okay, so the starting lineup looks like Kyrie Irving, Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, Dwight Powell, and Reggie Bullock. Oh, and they got Josh Green playing the 4. Got Josh Green playing the 3 tonight.
Okay. No Christian Woods in the starting lineup? Wow.
No, you can't afford to have Christian Wood in the starting lineup. They don't have anybody off the bench.
Oh, yeah. Well,
the Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox, Red Velvet, as I like to call him, Kevin Huerter, DeMonte Sabonis, Keegan Murray, and Harrison Barnes.
All right, here we go. About to tip off. Mavs look to get 3 in a row. At least to go 3-1 on their 5-game road trip.
With Kyrie? 2-game streak with Kyrie?
Yes, it's Kyrie. Uncle Drew in the building.
Well, he can probably promote that here in Dallas.
It wasn't that really good a move.
Oh man, come on, man.
The Mavericks are in their whites and the Kings are in the gray.
All right, man. We'll see y'all. We're gonna see y'all at halftime. Hopefully they don't like that beam tonight. We don't want to see that beam in the sky. I don't want to have to put that Sacramento skyline up with the beam going, Kendrick.
Yeah.